Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here today as we dive into a topic that's incredibly close to my heart. Unlocking your spiritual power to overcome addiction. The journey to overcoming addiction isn't just about willpower, it's about tapping into a wellspring of strength that resides within each of us. It's about cultivating spiritual qualities that empower us to break free from negative patterns and create lasting positive change. In this video, we'll be exploring 5 powerful qualities that can help you on your journey to overcome addiction, avoiding extremes, self-control, gentleness, compassion, and patience. These qualities aren't just abstract concepts, they are practical tools you can start using today to transform your life. Think about a time you've tried to make a big change in your life. Maybe it was a new diet, a fitness routine, or a personal goal you were determined to achieve. You go all in, you're super restrictive, you're determined to never slip up. You set high expectations and push yourself to the limit. But then, something happens. Life throws you a curveball, you face a temptation, and suddenly, you're back to square one. The frustration sets in, and you feel like you've failed. This all-or-nothing approach is a common pitfall, and it often stems from extremes in our thinking and behavior. We tend to see things in black and white without recognizing the shades of gray. When we swing wildly between deprivation and indulgence, we create instability in our minds and bodies. This instability can lead to stress, anxiety, and a sense of being out of control. The key to breaking free from this cycle is to cultivate balance. Balance allows us to maintain a sense of control and well-being. This means finding a middle ground where we can enjoy life's pleasures without going overboard, and where we can set healthy boundaries without feeling deprived. It's about moderation and mindfulness. Think of it like walking a tightrope. If you lean too far to one side, you lose your balance and fall. But if you stay centered and focused, you can navigate the path with grace and stability. It's about finding that sweet spot where you feel in control and at peace. Avoiding extremes isn't about being perfect, it's about being conscious. It's about being aware of your choices and their impact on your well-being. It's about making choices that support our well-being in the long run, even when faced with challenges. It's about resilience and adaptability. Start by noticing areas in your life where you tend towards extremes. Reflect on your habits and patterns. Do you restrict yourself completely then end up binging? Do you find yourself caught in a cycle of feast and famine? Do you swing between intense bursts of activity and periods of complete inertia? These patterns can be exhausting and unsustainable. Once you've identified these patterns, you can begin to make small adjustments to bring more balance into your life. Small, consistent changes can lead to significant improvements over time. This might mean allowing yourself a small indulgence without guilt, or finding ways to incorporate gentle movement into your daily routine. It's about creating a sustainable lifestyle. Remember, lasting change happens gradually, step by step. Each small step you take builds on the last, creating a foundation for long-term success. By finding balance in our thoughts and actions, we create a solid foundation for overcoming addiction and living a fulfilling life. Balance is the key to a harmonious and healthy existence. Let's talk about self-control. Now, I know this can feel like a bit of a buzzword, maybe even something that feels out of reach, especially when we're struggling with addiction, but I want to reframe self-control as an act of self-love. Think about it. When we practice self-control, we're essentially saying to ourselves, I care about you, I want what's best for you, even if it's difficult in this moment. Self-control isn't about suppressing our desires, it's about understanding them, acknowledging them, and then making a conscious choice to act in alignment with our values and goals. It's like building a muscle. The more we exercise our self-control, the stronger it becomes. Start small. Choose one area where you'd like to improve your self-control. It could be resisting that sugary snack, delaying gratification, or simply taking a few deep breaths before reacting to a stressful situation. Each time you make a conscious choice that aligns with your higher self, you strengthen your self-control muscle. And remember, setbacks are a natural part of the process. Don't beat yourself up if you slip up. Instead, view it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Self-control is a journey, not a destination. By cultivating this inner strength, you empower yourself to make choices that support your recovery and create a life you truly love. We often underestimate the power of gentleness, especially when it comes to overcoming addiction. It's easy to overlook how a kind word or a gentle touch can make a world of difference. We live in a world that often equates strength with harshness, with pushing ourselves to the limit. The hustle and bustle of daily life can make us forget the importance of slowing down and being kind to ourselves. But what if true strength lies in our ability to be gentle with ourselves, to treat ourselves with the same kindness and compassion we would offer a loved one? Imagine the impact of extending that same warmth inward. Think about how you talk to yourself when you're struggling. Are your words supportive, or do they tear you down? Are your words filled with self-criticism and judgment? Do you find yourself being your own harshest critic? Or are they laced with understanding and encouragement? Do you offer yourself the same grace you would extend to a friend? The truth is, the way we speak to ourselves has a profound impact on our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Our inner dialogue shapes our reality. When we're constantly bombarded by negative self-talk, it's no wonder we struggle to believe in our ability to change. This negativity can become a barrier to our growth. Gentleness is about cultivating a more compassionate inner dialogue. It's about nurturing a kinder, more supportive relationship with ourselves. It's about replacing self-criticism with self-kindness, judgment with acceptance, and blame with understanding. This shift can transform our entire outlook on life. Start by noticing the language you use when you talk to yourself. Awareness is the first step towards change. When you catch yourself being overly critical, pause and ask yourself, would I say this to a friend who is struggling? This simple question can help reframe your thoughts. If the answer is no, then it's time to rephrase your thoughts with more gentleness and compassion. Speak to yourself with the kindness you deserve. Remember, you're on a journey of healing and transformation. This path requires patience and self-love. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. Each moment of self-kindness is a step towards a brighter future. Compassion. It's a word that's often associated with weakness, with letting people off the hook. But I believe compassion is one of the most powerful forces we have access to, especially when it comes to overcoming addiction. Compassion isn't about condoning harmful behavior, it's about cultivating a deep understanding of the pain and suffering that often fuel addiction. It's about recognizing that addiction is often a symptom of deeper wounds, a way of coping with emotional pain, trauma, or unprocessed experiences. When we approach ourselves and others with compassion, we create space for healing and transformation. We begin to see beyond the surface-level behaviors and connect with the human being beneath. This doesn't mean we excuse harmful actions or enable destructive patterns. It simply means we choose to see the individual with empathy and understanding, recognizing that their journey is their own. Cultivating compassion starts with ourselves. How can you be kinder to yourself, especially when you're struggling? How can you offer yourself the same forgiveness and understanding you would extend to a loved one? As you practice self-compassion, you'll find it becomes easier to extend that same compassion outwards, towards others who are also on their own journeys of healing. We live in a world obsessed with instant gratification. We want quick fixes, overnight successes, and immediate results. We crave the satisfaction of seeing our efforts pay off instantly. But the journey of overcoming addiction doesn't work that way. It's a path that requires time, effort, and unwavering commitment. It's a process, a journey of self-discovery, healing, and transformation that unfolds over time. Each step forward is a testament to your resilience and strength. This is where patience comes in. Patience is not just waiting, it's an active state of being. Patience is the quiet strength that allows us to weather the storms, to navigate the ups and downs, and to trust that even in the midst of challenges, we are moving forward. It's the inner calm that keeps us grounded. It's about letting go of the need to control the outcome and surrendering to the journey itself, embracing the unknown and trusting the process. It's about finding peace in the present moment, even when things feel uncertain or uncomfortable. It's about being present and mindful. Cultivating patience requires us to shift our perspective. It's a mental and emotional shift that changes how we view our progress. Instead of focusing on how far we have to go, we learn to appreciate how far we've come. Each milestone, no matter how small, is a victory. We celebrate the small victories, the moments of clarity, the breakthroughs that remind us of our strength, the days when we choose ourselves over our addiction. These choices are the building blocks of our new life. Remember, progress isn't always linear. It's a winding road with many twists and turns. There will be setbacks, moments of doubt, and times when you feel like giving up. These moments are part of the journey, but it's in these moments that your patience will be tested and strengthened. Each challenge is an opportunity to grow, so be kind to yourself, show yourself the compassion you would offer a friend, allow yourself the time and space to heal. Healing is a journey, not a destination. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, and that with each passing day, you are moving closer to the life you envision for yourself. Every sunrise brings new hope and possibilities. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with a challenge. I invite you to embark on a 30-day journey, focusing on one of these qualities each week, avoiding extremes, self-control, gentleness, compassion, and patience. Each day, choose one small action that embodies that quality. Write down your experiences, the shifts you notice, and the challenges you encounter. This isn't just about acquiring knowledge. It's about embodying these qualities in your everyday life. Start today. Take that first step, no matter how small. You are capable of incredible transformation. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos on personal growth, purpose, and living a more fulfilling life.